All right, so here's something called a Biopod. I don't know almost anything about it. I've seen them on the YouTubes. I've seen these several times at Dollar Tree or Dollar General last year, especially before Christmas. But this was the last one of my Dollar General. I was going, okay, if I'm going to get one, I better get it now. I was hoping to be on clearance, but by golly, it's $8. $8 for this little thing. I really hope it's cool, but I have my doubts. I didn't know it was working at first because when I pushed the light or the bulb or the whatever you want to call it, the eyeball thing, nothing happened until I fidgeted with it a few more times while I was in the store. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to get it and I'm going to regret it, but at least I'll have the experience of regretting it. I guess, because I don't know much about this. It has this look like, oh my gosh, this is going to be incredible. And I just know every time I get my hopes up, yeah, it gets destroyed. It's never good to get your hopes up, especially about something like this. Because it's never going to be as cool as you think it is. Oh, so his head's actually infused into the thing. I thought maybe it was just a demo thing, whatever. So it's like we get a mort from Orc out of here. He's got a robot head. And I guess the demo, it has more features without the demo thing. All right, good. There's instructions because otherwise I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see if I can zoom out. Nope, I am zoomed out all the way. We have stickers. Okay, so when I first saw this, I thought, this reminds me a lot of Zoids, Star Ears, and there's these little dinosaurs that look like Star Ears and Zords, Zoids, that I already bought some at the Dollar, and that's what made me think, well, you know, at Dollar General, I bought these other two dinosaurs. They were overpriced in my opinion, but I like them anyway. So I'm not a dinosaur person. It's not like, oh, a dinosaur. No, I know people out here like dinosaurs. Ooh, I like the seahorse. That's cool. Ooh, what if I got the seahorse? I didn't know they had a seahorse. That would be cool. It might be. It's opaque. I don't see any purple pieces though. Darn it. It's opaque and white. That's the only opaque white one I see on this side. And then there's the translucent side, and I want the translucent ones. Or do they glow in the dark? What's the difference? Somali Ali Collection des Tout. Oh, wait, that's in French. I guess collect them all is the English part. CyberPunk edition. CyberPunk edition. So there's not like these are exclusive or hard to find or anything, because these definitely look like they'd be harder to find. According to, okay, I guess the colors don't matter because I'm sitting here going, it's the only white opaque one on there is the that. Here are the instructions. It looks like I got like a gecko or something. Oh wait, no, this is the instructions for every single one of them. How do you know which one you got then? All right, something tells me I got to look at the stickers, and that helps me not at all. So, only other thing I could think of is we got to. It's the instructions for every single one of them. I thought at first it was like I opened it up and it's a gecko. I really hope it's a seahorse, but judging from these pieces, I'm going to go with a Komodo because it looks just like this right here. So I'm going to assume that's it. So I'm going to go down to the instructions for Komodo. They really need to make it a little bit more obvious of which one you're getting, because if I'm just looking at the instructions, what am I missing? There's got to be some way. Here it tells you right here. So if you got one of these and you don't, like, if you want to get one of these and you're like, I don't know which one I got, it tells you right on the bag, not anywhere else, on the bag. So that's how you find out. And I kind of figured it out from looking at the head structure. The plates, which I thought were the body plates because they were so big. I thought they were the biggest part was the body, but on these things, evidently the head's the largest part. All right, so I don't know if I'm supposed to pour out both bags at one time, but I did anyway. All right, Komodo. I want to take this. Well, I got scissors, I can do that. I'm gonna take the scissors and trim this down so I don't have so much junk in my way. I just realized the back might be having something on it, but it doesn't. It has the billions of things that nobody cares about. All right, so for the incredibly tiny print for the Komodo, I better put on, oh, good thing I didn't put on the headpiece right away. There's other pieces to put on. There's this piece, which looks an awful lot like something else I've seen. Oh, I see it. Activates something. All right. And there's a little guide divot there to let you know you did it wrong. like I was trying to do. His eyes do move like a, what is it called, a chameleon, not a Komodo. It doesn't tell you which one to put on first. And now there's a big gap, and I'm thinking maybe I should have put that on last. All right, I'm gonna put that on last. It looks like the jaws should go next. And the jaws are probably green, these big pieces right here. So the instructions are kind of vague. I would definitely not give this to a child. This is why, you know, this is probably an adult's toy. All right, I gotta be doing something wrong because it's not connecting. Look, there's a massive gap unless I'm supposed to. That doesn't feel good. That feels like I'm forcing it to do something it shouldn't be doing. All right. I'm gonna assume that this goes over the top of it. That's why it felt like it was reinforced, because it was definitely not supposed to go there. Where does it... Okay, there's holes way in the back? That just seems really, really weird. Alright, so it seems very counterintuitive, but evidently the holes in the back is where this goes. Oh, and there's a little switch here, so I guess... Alright, so it is kind of like Zoids, where you have to get the switch aligned onto it. Okay. Alright, fine. Now the little holes are going to be used for this. Like I said, they should have little numbers to say do this first, then this, then this. I'm assuming because I've worked on model kits for... Well, let's see. I think my first model kit was a van I did when I was like elementary school. I can't remember what grade I was in. So probably for 50 years of my life, I've been building model kits. Not as frequently until like the latter, after Gundam was in. Because after I built that model kit, I was like, this is stupid. Probably my dad ended up doing it for me, I'm guessing. I probably got frustrated. I was like, this is stupid. I hate glue. Oh, so when you push the button, it makes its mouth open too. Okay, so there's multiple uses for it. His factory system doesn't have a cover, so all right. Oh my gosh. Boy, vey. This body looks ridiculous. All right, we'll get the pieces I think it's talking about for the spinal column. Wow, this is a mess. They got to get better instructions. I don't know who invented this, but you guys have got to do better on your instructions. I don't know how most people would even put up with this stuff. And people with less patience than myself. All right. I'm really not sure. I'm trying to figure out what's the upper body, what's the lower body, because this little teeny tiny picture ain't telling me much at all. Is it even zooming in on it? And the picture doesn't help because the picture is a completely different color. Well, no, now look at it more carefully. I'm looking at the blue one by mistake. Okay, I'm going to assume these are the upper body then. And that means I probably should put together the lower body first. I'm trying to see if there's any pieces I need to put in there before I sandwich it, because once I sandwich it, it's too late. Okay, I'm going to loosely hold on to it for here. There's a tail, but the tail goes on the end. And then these go inside of here. So I guess you start with the back half of his body. This goes on top, so you put this in here before you sandwich this. You better put this in here first. And then I was trying to figure out where this goes. That's why it led me to this color. Yeah, the instructions are terrible. They really should have numbered them or something. Like a model kit has numbers on it for a reason. And that picture is too tiny. Instead of putting a picture of every single one of them, just put the picture of the actual one on there. And then do some better than 1, 2. Oh, we're done. No, that's not how it works. All right. I'm looking to see if the hands are different for the back paws and the front paws. I don't see a difference. So the back legs and the front legs, the back legs ironically are shorter. In real life, animals' back legs are bigger than their front legs. But whatever. It's a lizard, so I don't know if it applies the same. And it appears that they want this to be the back left leg, but in real life, wouldn't that be the back? Sorry, I got that backwards. In real life, I think it would be like this, wouldn't it? But they didn't give you enough clearance, so. All right, pretty sure they know which one's the front claws. Like, this is the front, definitely. The back, they seem to show it's the other way around. Like, this is not the left leg, but in real life, that would be the left leg. I don't study lizards that much, but I have built a few zoids, which those people are much better at this stuff, I personally think. We'll do it this way. That's what it looks like on here that it's showing you to do. Yeah, this is, looking at the pictures a little bit, actually better instructions on what you're getting. I'm not going to whine the whole time because it's not that bad. It's just that they could have done better. I know I was talking to somebody yesterday. I was like saying, and by the time you watch this video, I don't know what day I'm going to put it out on. I was going to do it on Mystery Monday, but man, yesterday, I found out why I was so hot and overheated yesterday in my live video. On Monday's live video, I looked in the mirror this morning. I was like, oh, I got sunburned while I was outside. I normally don't go outside between 10 and 4, but you know, Wesley was outside. We're hanging out and stuff. And so between 10 and 4, I stay indoors. But yesterday, nope. So I got sunburnt, and that's why I was exhausted and hot. All right, so we got, here's our lizard. I think it's supposed to have like Furby interaction is one of the things I saw in a YouTube video. That somebody put two of them together and they started interacting with each other. Hey. Talk. It's supposed to interact with you or something, I heard. Which I don't care for that personally. I had a Furby at one time. I had the Angel Furby and the one that looks like Gizmo Furby. And when they started talking to each other one night, it creeped me out. I was like, what is that noise? I heard it while I was in my room, and I walked down the hall. I was like, oh my gosh, the Furbies are talking out of the blue. Like, no reason whatsoever. They're just talking to each other. It was the creepiest thing ever. I put them away because I couldn't handle it. It was way too much. Wait, okay, I'm not. So what are you going to do? Huh? What? Say something. I don't know. I don't know if it's voice activated or what, but it's got a sensor here. All right, so I don't know much about it, but I'm just looking at it from strictly a model kit. It's okay. I still feel like that back leg, I don't know. It doesn't look right to me personally. I guess I need to go study lizards a little bit more. I didn't take a college biology class. I took biology in high school, of course, but I didn't take college biology. You're like, how did you get out of college without biology? I took more of the physics side. I took chemistry, physics, and then I took astrophysics. I did not like biology. I don't like it. I don't want to cut up into anything dead. I feel like that's just wrong, personally, unless you're going to eat it. There's no reason to kill something just to study it. You could do that with a computer these days, or back then, even in the early 90s. All right, well, thanks for watching. Y'all have a fantastic day, and let me know if you pick these up, and let me know what's the point of these. Really, I just want to know what the point of these is. The point of these is, that is correct, because I'm saying the point is of these. Just let me know what this is supposed to be. Is it an educational thing? I don't know. I saw it, and I was like, it looks kind of like a Zoids, and it looks kind of like a Star Ears. It's not terrible. Is it $8 worth? Well, I guess the electronics would make it $8 worth, but from my personal preferences, am I going to play with electronics? Probably not. So if you took out the electronics, I would be more apt to buy them at a cheaper price. There's little stickers to put in here, but I don't. Is that on the instructions? Because I didn't see anything. I don't see any instructions for putting some stickers on, but I'm guessing like these little things right here look like they can use the little screw hole looking things. Like I'd put the little screw thing right there and the little, well, instead of saying that, I might as well just do it. The Phillips had one in the front right here. Great, not stuck on my skin. I need to get some, I'm about to go to the Dollar Tree. Is it oh, it's 9:03, so it's time for the Dollar Tree. I'm about to go to Dollar Tree and then Food Lion. So I forgot, I was gonna make this video for a reason, because the lighting here is not that bad right now. But I got toothpicks. Toothpicks are easier to use for this. Oh, well, I don't have tweezers with me right now, but I got tweezers somewhere. I need to keep my model kit handy, like a model kit, building kit handy. So I would definitely put those there, although that one's off center now. That bothers me. And the other ones right here, I don't want to put them on the back one. I'm not sure where all the other ones would go, but yeah, that bugs me right there that that's separated. I pushed it in as the front jaw's not pushed in all the way. There we go. The front jaw needs to be pushed in. There, that's better. All right, again, so let me know in the comments, what is this? Is it popular? I don't know. I just saw one of them left and I was like, I better give it a try. I might regret it if I never do. All right, have a crazy awesome day. I'll put it that way.